Hey, Francis here from MTVR, and we're gonna do the first of many unboxing videos. So today I came to the office and we had two of these boxes from a company called wheelbuilder.com. Here's the wheel set. It's basically a wheelbuilder.com build of the Enve rims, XC29er carbon rims, and Kappius hubs. The Enve XC29er wheels, which are probably the most coveted carbon wheels today. They cost $850 each, and they're about 380 grams for each one. So very light, very expensive, but the true magic of them is how stiff they are laterally and how versatile they are. They can go tubeless. They can be used for cross-country applications, for all mountain applications. So these are the 32-hole configurations, and it comes already ready with the tubeless kit right here. Enve has their own valves, and it's a true UST configuration. So it has a groove in the middle of the rim, so you can seat your tire properly, and also it has a very good rim profile for doing tubeless. People say they could. Rich said he could put the tire into as low as 10 psi and it still holds air. So the other exciting, super exciting area of this wheel is the Kappius components hubs. The Kappius hub is a new standard for having a connecting the cogs into the hub itself. So they're using the space inside the hub, inside the cog, to build an oversized drive, which allows it to be much stronger. And one of the results is 240 points of engagement for your drive. That ratchet, there's 240 points there in one revolution. And to tell you how revolutionary that is, the old king of this was the Industry 9, which had about 120 points of engagement. And even then at 120, I used it 3-4 years ago, it just never worked right because the pulse would get sticky and it would start snapping on me and whatnot. Your normal Shimano SRAM hub has about 30 points of engagement. And where that matters is when you go back, it tells you when you're back on the power. A lot of them will probably, if you have like a clock, 12 points, this much until you're back on the power. So this one, just imagine having 240. Every time you back pedal, you go back on, you're right there on the power. So very important on technical areas where it's start and stop, and also on single speed where you're always on and off on the power. The last part of the wheel that's really exciting is the wheelbuilder.com. The wheelbuilder.com build is basically an expert build. They can do anything. Basically, they can have 32 spokes, 36 spokes, 20 spokes into Chris King, any combination you want. Whatever your weight is, whatever your power is, they're going to interview you and customize a wheel set for you. They've given us a 32 spoke wheel here with DT Aerolite spokes. The wheel build came in at around 1440 grams. So this is for a tubeless, super strong wheel set. So let me show you a couple things that I noticed. Obviously the wheels are perfectly true, but the bearings on these wheels are just unbelievable. This thing will spin for minutes, maybe hours. And as I said, the engagement of this is basically instant power. And I'll give you one disadvantage off the bat. Maybe you don't like the graphics, but the other thing people have a problem with is the noise. If you're familiar with the Chris King hubs, they do make a loud noise when you're freewheeling. So this one with its engagement, and I don't think there's any oil, any lube in the ratcheting system, so it does make noise. You can I'm not sure if you can lube it or grease it to make it quiet, but I'll show you what it sounds like. So it's a little loud, especially with my carbon bike here. I noticed the crank is spinning a little bit. allow that thing to break in a little bit. So there you go. As soon as this afternoon, we'll start riding this bike, aired up tubeless, and we'll report back midterm and long term on how these wheels work for us. Thank you.